Ooh, that was terrible looking. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have not been on in days. So I decided to go live this morning at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time because that's when you haven't gone live in a while. You should go live. You should go live at 6 a.m. because that's a perfect time to get people to watch you. Boy, you ain't the brightest bulb, Louise. Anyway, if you watch this in the replay, how's your morning going? What's on your agenda? Morning, Melissa. What's on your agenda? Uh, how's life treating you and all that other good stuff. All that other good stuff. And blah, 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 blah. So, anyway, I am doing my skincare this morning because I have not been the best. I don't know. I kind of fell down into the rabbit hole of I'm not doing too much. My bulb shines like a diamond. You're so funny. Okay, so gonna put on some eye stuff. I'm using up this. This is this Lancome Genifique. However you say I in France, in French, not in France, in French. I have a couple of things that I've been using on my skincare, and I gotta tell y'all about them. Am I buffering? That's the question. Let me take this off. Oh, I'm not buffering. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let me take it back to where it was then. Doing this now. Let me tell you the issues I'm having with my skin right now. I've been seeing a little discoloration. Oh, I've been seeing a little discoloration. Maybe I should turn on all the lights. I've got this little shadow thing going on. Let's take care of that. Okay. Hi, Forever T52. Hi, Amina. How are you? What did I just do? I thought I turned it on. What just happened? What happened to my lights? What the hell? So my lights ain't working, y'all. I usually have lights over here. Okay, so I'm doing a little skincare. And the reason why, besides the fact, if y'all watch, which video was that, which live was that when my decant list live, if you saw the beginning of that, you know there was an issue where I kind of zoomed in on my skin, which is looking pretty good from a pore standpoint because my pores looked real good up close. That was the moment you found out, does she really know what she's doing with her skincare at 53? Is her skincare working? And we can say unequivocally, yes, it is. But I got some discolorations, some little something coming on, so we got to work on that. So I bought something to work on that. I'm gonna show y'all what it is in a minute, but first let's finish up everything else. Now the thing you want to use for discolorations on your skin is niacinamide. That's number one, because it clears up, and vitamin C works on discolorations on the skin, in case you didn't know. So anyway, I've been using this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. I love this stuff. Now I am a two serum type of chick because when you get older, you need to double up. You need to double up. Let's just be honest. I really cannot snap, and I'm always trying to. Hey, 9 inches. I got a lot of work. Tomorrow is the last day of school, and I have meetings all day today. I have a meeting because I'm doing summer school, and we have to map out this online summer school thing. And then I have my end of school department meeting for 2 hours. And then I have an IEP, so it's going to be a long day. Hi, V. And so I'm using this, which is okay, Now what this really works on honestly, is the pores, baby. Because niacinamide tightens up the pores too. But like I have like this area right there. Can you see it right there with a little discoloration? Oh no. Oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not this girl. So we're gonna let this sit on for a little bit before we go to the next serum. Because you gotta let it penetrate. You gotta let it penetrate. So anyway, I am going to start microneedling more and concentrating on those areas because I have a couple of spots where I'm like, no, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this. And then I bought some. I'm going to show y'all toward the end of what it is. So anyway, a couple of things going on in the head space. So I saw this thing that Sir John did. Hold on. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let me tell y'all a few things that's been going on. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me tell y'all a few things that's been going on in my life. So yesterday, I braved the mean streets and went grocery shopping. Now y'all know grocery shopping can be a little problematic. Ooh, I got some water too. Okay, grocery shopping can be problematic in these post-Rona, whatever you want to call it, streets. I'm gonna talk about that too overnight, because I got some things I'm thinking about with the opening up of America, the opening up and everybody lost their fucking minds. Okay, but that's gonna be a whole conversation. Okay, so I go out to brave the mean streets. Now this is my first time going to Aldi's since the Rona, and Aldi's is ridiculous. Did I use my toner this morning? Huh, interesting. I don't think I did. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, so if y'all are still so first off, have you been to Aldi's in the time of Rona? Aldi's is intense to go to now. Aldi's is not playing with you right now. So here's the way Aldi's works now. They do the lineup the whole time. Okay, so here's my deal with grocery shopping. I try to go early so I miss the whole social distancing thing. I try to go before it gets, crazy, before people come out, so that you could just go in. Am I still here? So that's what I do. So I go, and then I hit Mariano's on 18th because they don't social distance at all. Ain't none of that lining up and everything at all at that one. So I just roll in, boom, good. But I said I need to be better about the money. I need to be more economical, use my money wisely. So, am I still here? Am I just talking to myself? Because I don't see, I'm not seeing any, this is interesting. So, anyway, okay, I don't know. Okay. So I go to all, right. So normally, so I go early in the morning or I don't go. So I go to Aldi's when they open up. Something, okay, it's gonna be cool. We're just gonna roll in. They're gonna let the first people in. No, that's not the Aldi's does it. Aldi's has you lined up in the social distancing line, and then they have an employee at the door, and she doesn't let everybody in. So it's like they just open it up, right? But it's like she lets each person in. Now you don't have to pay for the quarter for your grocery cart. I mean, you learning some things because you ain't over here. You don't have to pay the quarter for your grocery cart, right? So you just have to but they give you your grocery cart, and they make you wait a few minutes between people, so you get the social distancing going on when you walk in there, because all these is that straight into it with the line into the aisle. It's not like other stores, the bigger grocery stores. So they make you do that. Now, mind you, I've been to Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's does not do this until they have to, and they are all the same company. Okay, so I must put on my Lancome Genifique serum, because I live for this. This is for wrinkles, so this helps to tighten up the wrinkles, child. um so anyway, this is what's happening. So that's what, and then they told me I couldn't bring in, all these, you bag your own stuff. They were like, oh no, you can't bring your own bags in. No, you can't bring it. I thought, because I know like the other stores won't let you use your own bags, or you have to bag yourself. They were like, you can't even bring them in. What you say? So I couldn't bring in my bags. So they make you leave them in a cart right outside, because they was like, you can leave them in this cart so you can go shop. So I had to buy some bags, and then if you're gonna use your own bags, you have to take your stuff out to your car and bag it yourself at your car. I said, well, get the fuck out of here. Okay, but it was like they were like the Nazis. This is the Nazis of social distancing shopping. And I was like, all right, all right. Now the question is, and their prices have gone up. I was like, see, everybody in your pocket. Because I know my Aldi's pricing and stuff was up. So, so that was that. Okay, so that was the first part of my day, was social distancing grocery shopping, which was, I got it done. I did, it wasn't bad because I was in the first group of people who came into Aldi's. And then I went to, woo, the ain't they? Hey, Stacy, good morning. So yeah, they definitely gone up. I was like, well, shit, I might as well just go to regular stores for this shit. I was like, nothing. I mean, literally, I go to Aldi's for certain things. I go there for cheese because their cheese section is to die for, and it's pretty inexpensive. I wound up getting some Wensleydale with lemon curd and dried blueberries. I cannot wait to try that. Does that not sound heavenly? I had to look at myself and say, yes, it does sound heavenly. So I got that. Then I went to Jules. So now did Jules and everything. So now I did all this, right? So I come home and I'm gonna cook, because I cook for the family. I got the family here. So I'm a grill, because I decided, because I haven't grilled in a little bit, So I got me some hot links. I got some Polish no, I got some hot Polish sausages. I got some beef hot dogs. I got some hamburgers. Man, they cheese and cheap wine they still on that side. Now the shredded cheese, everybody's having it on sale, so I've been able to get that at a good price at other places. So anyway, I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna go on and go and get started. I was gonna make some what are they called? What are they called? Oh, I grill potatoes, or I do potatoes on the grill. And the way I do is I just cut them into medallions, and then I do them with olive oil, and then I bake. I paint them with a olive oil and spice mix that I create, for them while they're cooking. on the grill, and it's really tasty because they're grilled, and then there's, they got their spices on them. They're just perfect when they come out. Okay, so that was the plan for yesterday. So, but everybody was hungry, so I decided, let me throw on these hamburgers first, because the hamburgers was ready to go on. Throw them on the grill, and then I go in the house for a few minutes and everything, and then I notice, I'm like, it's a lot of smoke out there. It's a lot of smoke. What's going on? I have a gas grill, by the way. I go outside and I got a grease fire, a big ass grease fire in the grill. So now I'm having to think, okay, what do I do? So I turn off the jets and turn off the gas real quickly. Okay, first things first, let's stop the gas going in there. So I do that. So when I open up, it's like flaming. So I did that, and then I ran in the house, and I was like, oh shit, I couldn't remember. I didn't want to put a fire extinguisher on it, because then I might ruin my fucking grill. So I went old school, and I found salt, and I salted it down. Because the other issue is in Chicago, it's windy. So even though I have it closed, it's still getting oxygen from those, the vents in the bottom, because it's so windy. Yeah, it was kind of windy yesterday. So I then went old school and grabbed my sea salt, which is bad because it's a whole box, and I wound up salting it all down and, extinguishing the fire. Woo, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So after that's all said and done, however, let me say this. After I did that and I extinguished the fire, I said, well, damn, these burgers ain't that bad. So I took the burgers off the grill. I took them in and I rinsed them off because they had too much salt on them, of course, because I done salted this whole damn thing down. But I did rescue the burgers. But then I had to I was tired, so then I had to take a nap. And then I came back and I cleaned the grill, and it's fine. And I made my hot dogs and Polish sausages, but I still haven't made my potatoes. Hey, Coco. So that's one thing. Now my other thing is I have this new obsession. I want to make pudding. I have everything here to make pudding. I just need to go get me some liquor, but I want the pudding to have liquor in it because liquor makes everything better. I don't know. Maybe that sounds very alcoholic of me, but it is true when it comes to things like this. Hey, Stanford, hey. So that's going to be a new obsession of mine. I want to make a double chocolate amaretto pudding, and I want to make a double vanilla with rum. Oh, I might make it double vanilla coconut rum. Maybe the double vanilla coconut. I don't know. I'm gonna play with this because I really am in this. I'm really in a. I don't know what came over me, but all of a sudden I was like, I want pudding. I want pudding, and I don't want pudding. I want pudding. Okay, so anyway. So this is what I bought to work on my, don't it sound good? I'm gonna make it too. I got everything to make it, so we're gonna see. This is gonna be a little hot these next few days, so I'm not gonna do it. Hi, Rachel. So I bought this to work on these dark patches. We're gonna see how it works. I went old school. I was looking up stuff, I already do my niacinamide serum, but I said I need a little more. I need a little oomph to this because I see like this little spot here on my nose. And then I saw a couple of spots right here trying to come in. And then, I'm so serious about this. So anyway, what I found was this Pond's. Because Pond's is Pond's is one of the old school as you can get. This is this B3 dark spot correcting cream. So I'm gonna try it to see if it works. Because if it does, this is really good and it's like really inexpensive. So I'm gonna go with the dark. So that's that. Okay, so now I have something to say. Once again, y'all know I'm good for my unpopular opinion. So I'm gonna give an unpopular opinion. I'm back on the Black Lives Matter things because I've seen a few things in the beauty community and the fragrance community and stuff like that. So let me do this. Let me do this. I have not used Curology. I keep thinking I might. Well, honey, this stuff is so cheap. We're gonna see if this works. And actually I micro needle and all that stuff. And we just gonna see if this works. Because I saw the reviews on it. It had great reviews. And if it works, honey, this is one of the most inexpensive things because it's Pond's. So I'm going to put this on, let this dry. Now, what I found, because I got the one for normal to oily skin, it is definitely that because it feels like. So then I'm going to put some moisturizer on top of this. I'm not going to put on no sunscreen because I ain't going anywhere right now. Okay, so we're going to see if this helps. Honestly, I kind of see some help already. One day in, so we're going to see how this works. Okay, so anyway, going back to the stories I have to share with you all. I'm in there in my head. Okay, so first things, let me tell you. Somebody sent me Sir John. If you're into beauty, you know Sir John is Beyonce's. I know you re-upped your Tatcha. Sir John is Beyonce's makeup artist. So he's that guy. And so he did this like thing on Instagram talking about Black Lives, Black Lives Matter pretty much from the beauty industry. Because, everybody now, let's just be honest, everybody's now concerned about all these companies and their, hiring practices when you didn't give a fuck 2 months ago. Okay, so anyway, and I would just say that with all of the sarcasm that I own. Okay, so anyway, anywho. So he does this whole thing about, how much money. Damn, it just kicked me out again. What's up with that? Okay, y'all still here? Let me know. So I will continue on with this little thing. This thought I have that's gonna be unpopular with a lot of people. Okay, so he does this whole thing, and he talks about how much money Black people spend in the beauty, in beauty. And we do spend a lot in the trillions or whatever. Where's my thing? And then he was talking about things that should happen, like, they should have people on their board of directors. They need to have at least one Black person on, board of directors. They need to do this. He had a whole list of things that beauty companies need to get better about, on the executive level and all this other stuff. Okay, so now let me say a few things. I got a few thoughts on it. So let me give you my first thing first. I need to stop. I need Black people, influencers, whatever, to stop throwing that number out about how much we spend in the beauty sphere. Because let's be honest, most of the money that Black people spend in beauty is on hair. We spend the most money on hair. We are not that heavily into makeup. We're not that heavily into skincare, because most of the people I know who do skincare, they be like, girl, I got that black soap. They don't put moisturizer. They damn straight don't. Do shit like I do. Serums, and that we are in the minority when it comes to that within the Black community, and we need to be just fucking honest about that. So stop throwing that number out and using that as your flag when it's not. When yes, we spend a lot of money. Right, exactly. Shut up, y'all. Okay. But my thing is with this. Stop throwing out them trillions dollar things when we all know them trillions of dollars is about them bundles and about come on now, because we as Black women, especially in America, you talk about American Black women, do not wear that much makeup. Stop that bullshit. Yes, we do wear makeup, but we don't do it like that, y'all. The money, natural hair women spend so much money on their hair. The bundles, the wigs, that's all part of beauty. Hair care is not a separate thing. It's part of the beauty numbers. Make no mistake about that. So stop using that number to talk about makeup when when them trillions that we spend is not necessarily on makeup. Now we spend money on makeup. Lord knows I got a lot, but it's not an overwhelming amount of us doing that, right? And nails, thank you, and nails, thank you, boom, and nails, because that's where we spend money. We don't spend money on makeup like we do. No, not in general. Stop that lie. Stop that lie right there. Stop that lie. Because you can go to church, go to a black church and see how many women got on makeup. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because we all know that this is the truth of it. Okay, so I really like this stuff. It really tightens up your skin. It's really good. I'm gonna need some likes before y'all leave. So that's number one. Number two, here's my issue with that. Y'all into the moment. Y'all ain't gonna something like that has to have an oversight. So if all of y'all that concerned about it and y'all big beauty people and everything, because you wasn't concerned about it 2 months ago, and let me right. You come into a church full beat, they like, now let me say this. Um, the big beauty influencers, they know exactly what a lot of that shit looks like because they're going to these companies. If they're doing collabs, if they're doing brand trips, they know how the color makeup. So quit fucking acting like this is brand new to you. Like Jackie Ina saying, let me see who. Heifer, you worked with ABH, you worked with Norvina, you know the role over there, but you was looking at your coins. And now that it's Black Lives Matters and everybody is calling for this shit, now all of a sudden y'all got all this consciousness. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Now he's got this whole thing they need to be doing. Here's what's going to need to happen then. If you think this is what needs to happen, then there needs to be a body. See, fuck all this bullshit. Y'all black folks, y'all black beauty folks, create a governing body that watches that shit. And then calls these companies on it because y'all do have the ability to do that. See, because you all are in, hey Joshua, I see you. You all have the ability to walk in those rooms. You all have the ability to go into those companies. Right. And see, that's what I'm saying, Coco. Right? So that's what I'm saying. So unless y'all about to create a governing body of people like Jackie Ina, Sir John, all these I'm talking about the Black Lives Matter and beauty industry. So if y'all gonna do that, if you're not going to do that, then shut up because you're just talking in the moment and trying to be conscious right now when it's trendy. See, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am going to do that, but I'm honest about that. But see, all of them want to say something right now because it's trendy. But trust me, if it starts hitting their dollars, they're going to shut the fuck up. So don't get trendy on Black Lives Matters with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get trendy. And then because we know this is all going, and that's the problem, then it's all going to go away and people not even going to talk about it, forget about it, and leave it alone. Unless you are like Sir John, if you that man, you Bay's makeup artist, then why don't you get with all these black people of color and y'all create a governing body of people who have influence in the beauty industry, and then step to them like that and stay on their asses. Come to every 6 months. Hey, yo, let's talk. What you doing with this? And then put it out like that. But unless you're going to do something like that, shut up. Yes, I mean it's trending. It's just, and don't get me wrong, I am totally against police brutality. I'm totally against that stuff. But I don't use it as a platform for me on all my, on what I'm doing. And I know people like, hey, you should be saying something. I'm not using it as a platform. Why? Because it's more important than a fucking platform. It's more important than that. And it has to be addressed on a different way. See, all this shit don't mean nothing until the policies and the procedures and the personnel. See, you need them three things changed: policies, procedures, and personnel dealt with. That's what you need to deal with. Fuck all this walking around and yeah, we are, and what about here? And you need to say this. No, that's not what Black Lives Matter is about. It's about police brutality. Right. Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. They're not even talking about creating a committee. They're just throwing out this stuff right now in the moment. And I promise you, 6 months from now, they won't even be caring about how many, they won't hear all these people. Uh, right. Right, because this has nothing to do with it. You choose to buy because you should be buying, or because you found a great, oh my goodness, this stuff is working, y'all. I'm for real. This stuff is working. Right. Right, and exactly. So then, but see, you need somebody who needs to be continually watching them to make sure they are doing some improvements, to make sure it's not just a one-off, and they're actually putting forth the effort and on a consistent and continual basis. But ain't nobody gonna do that, because then that means you got to put in work. And let's just be honest, this is for the moment, because 6 months from now, when they want to make that money, they ain't gonna ask about those things from a big company. If they're going to collab with a company, they're not going to be asking about that. They're going to be looking at their contract to make sure, and getting with their attorney to make sure they get their coins right. Hello, that's number one. Number two, this thing about like, um, if a company, here's this catch 22. They're saying like, if a company doesn't say anything, or doesn't say anything about Black Lives Matters, and refuses to say anything, girl, you know it is. Then you shouldn't rock with them. And like somebody, right. So it's like, and so that's the thing. So there's that. Then number two, it's like, these calling these companies out. You didn't put anything up. You haven't said anything about Black Lives Matter. And I watched somebody talking about this from the Freighters community. Right, exactly, Coco. Because maybe they don't have anybody around them that's dark skinned. Maybe you need to tell them that. Maybe you need to mention that to them, and maybe they will do it then. Maybe they will, and maybe you know what I'm saying. And if they do not do that, okay, all right. So then let me go back to where I was going with this. So then, this was saying, this guy was mentioning that he contacted these companies and was asking them, would they say something about Black Lives? They need to say something about Black Lives Matters on their company, with their company and stuff. Now, and he's all upset because these companies wouldn't do it, and blah blah blah. And they were saying, they didn't want to put this on their thing. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Now, the companies that he talked about were pretty small. It's not like he was talking about big, huge companies. It wasn't like he was talking about Estee Lauder. It wasn't like he was talking about small, niche companies. Now, I thought it was very presumptuous of him to contact these people and tell them that they needed to do these things. I thought it was very presumptuous. And to be honest, I think he did it just to see who would, so he could do a video on it. Let's just be real about that. Right, exactly. Now, here's a catch-22. If they just starting to say it now, we take them as being insincere just in the moment. And then other people are saying, if you didn't say anything, you don't care. So where is the line? Where do we say this? Now, he said someone was like, I just don't feel comfortable talking about this on my business page, this, and the other, right? And I understood that. And see, I think sometimes we do these things and we're calling ourselves doing these type of business, we're doing this type of thing, but we don't want to look at things from the business side of things and just be honest about business instead of getting in our fucking feelings. If you're a small niche company, you barely, you trying to make it, you trying to get your name out there, you trying to, whatever you're doing, but you putting your heart and soul and probably your money in this business of yours. You're not a big company. And I understand the fact that they feel like, I don't know if I should do this because I could offend some people, and I don't know if I can afford to offend anybody. So so on a personal level, I might be against this and I might be protesting, but I don't want to put it on my company page. So I get it, because they got to look at their demographics of who's shopping with them. And we got to be honest about that. When it comes down to business, it's all about the demographics. And who your target market is, and who is watching, and who's doing whatever the fuck they doing with you. So if my demographic that's actually buying from me is 90% white Americans, I'm not trying to offend them, because I don't know how many I'm going to offend. I don't know how many are going to get in their feelings about this shit. So I'm going to step back out of this on my business. And I know that's wrong, but I don't have the cushion. I don't have that. I don't have the brand recognition to afford to be political at this moment. That doesn't mean that you don't have any personal thoughts about it. It doesn't mean that you don't have any, you know, even you might be out there protesting, but you choosing not to put it on your company page because you trying to build a brand and trying to break even, make money, and that's just business. Yes, big brands can do that because they have the right, because they're a big brand and they gonna survive it. And the people who say I ain't gonna use you no more, don't nobody. But when you're a small company, you have to look at those things. If you're a little tiny little company, you got to look at that shit. And so to push your agenda on a brand, on a company, is not right, especially if you're trying to push it on small companies, because you figure you got some influence with them and you can talk to them and they'll answer you, because you know damn well you call up, you send something to YSL, that shit gonna go, that email is gonna be in the trash just like the rest of them. Okay. I know that was unpopular for some people, and if they hear it, they could be like, "That bitch is." But I'm just being real, realistic. You have to look at it from all points, and like Rachel said, you don't want nobody to be insincere, so people leave them alone. And I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying. I'm not here to say that people shouldn't, but that, sometimes you got to separate personal from business, and that's what we always talk about with influence, with personality driven companies anyway. you know Too often their personalities are so entrenched into the business that their business can gain or suffer from it. Hence, Kat Von D is now KVD Beauty. We don't know, we separate ourselves from that bitch. She ain't got nothing to do with us. Beauty line. You know what I'm saying? So, what am I using my moisturizer today? Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's my right. You see, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, boy? So anyway, so that's my thought on that. So I know, luckily I'm a small channel, so nobody really hears me. So, won't have to worry, I don't have to worry about the backlash or anything from my thought. Malachi, what are you doing? Boy, get your ass down. Yeah, sit right there. You can sit right there. Don't move. Oh, so anyway, yeah, I'm starting to see some work on here. This shit is, oh, he's getting big. He gonna be big. Poor little Kylie, she's a little thing. She's a little thing. She's just a little thing. Oh, I'm gonna have a visitor soon. I'm gonna have a visitor come and do some perfume stuff with me. A guy, I like to have guys come over and play in perfume. No, he ain't the one. No, it's Kylie who will knock it down because she the one who gonna get all up in it when I ain't around. See, that's why this room is gonna be closed off. What did I put on my face? Okay, I am concerned about spots. You see this spot on my nose I'm trying to get rid of. And then I'm trying to work on something right up in here. And I got a couple of spots. Malachi. Oh my God. He's so insistent now. He used to be cool when he was kind of scary and skittish and didn't bother nobody. He run away from you. And then we wanted him to be a little more friendly and let us pet him. And now he like, oh no, I like this petting thing. So anyway, so that's so what did I put on? Okay, I did my usual stuff, which listen, we're not doing it. Not on the desk. You can get up there. Say hello, Malachi. He likes to clean my ear. You want to clean my ear? Yes, he has become an attention whore cat. Yes, this is the one who cleans my ear. He sits up here and he cleans my ear. I'm telling you, he went from not bothering folks to now he want to be all up in your face. Let me wash my hands. Wipe my hands off. Okay, so what I used on my face was this, because I'm working on that. I have some wipes here. I use this, and I'm trying it out to see how it works. Oh, he loves the chair. Oh, he loves the chair. This is the Pond's B3 Dark Spot Correcting Cream, because I want to see if it's going to work. And I actually, honestly, they say in 2 to 4 weeks you should see some work. And back up, man, get off of me. And this is only my second day, and I can see some actual work on it. I see that it's actually helping to lighten. He's patting me. He's just doing it all. Boy, if you don't you jump your ass on this desk. His name is Malachi, as in Children of the Corn. This is Bee's cat. Kylie was here too. Thank God she ain't, because then you would see kittens fighting behind my back. Go on and get down. Thank you. Get down. Yes, get down. Bye. See you. Let's wait for him. Between bees. Oh, he loves bee too, though. Oh, no. He loves he loves bee too. What we're going to do is they're going to have a week over here, a week over there. So they'll stay together, but they'll have their time with each family. Oh, but he loves bee. Bee coming and he runs right to, wants her to pet him, needs his love. Yeah, we have shared custody of the kittens. Yep. So anyway, so now. Oh, I will. As soon as I'm working, like I said, I can actually see some stuff after just using it a couple of times. I can actually see like up in here, because I have a little area. Yes, she does. I'm actually gonna put all of you all, if you want to, I'll put you on the Zoom, because we're gonna do the ceremony will be Zoomed live, and I'll put you on that list. I have to go through that list and put everybody on it. So I'll send you. Yes, you're supposed to use it in morning and night. especially if you're trying to, if you got some spots. And I honestly, I can see that it's working, which is so crazy because like right up in here, I had some, and then I've gotten like little spots right here. So I'm gonna see how it works. We're gonna see in 2 to 4 weeks. Did it do the trick? And it's super inexpensive. I got it at Walgreens because Walgreens has um Walgreens has buy two get one free on skincare. And like I always tell you, go on their online stuff because they have really good skincare online. A lot of that stuff isn't in the stores, but they have some really good stuff online that you could check out. I have this one skincare line I want to try, but I need to get all the pieces to it, and then I want to try the system out. Okay, we good. He's calm. So yeah, so I have all those to see. But yeah, it seems to be working really well. So I'm really yes, it's up in Walgreens, and they have two different formulas. I have the one for normal to oily skin, but they have the one for normal to dry skin too. So there's some more. Like this one is normal to oily, and I can tell, and it's really decent because it's not, because it's Pond's. It looks like Pond's. Let me show y'all, but it dries down, so it's not like it's feeling super oily on my skin. It feels really nice on the skin and everything. So I'm like, okay, Pines, but we sleep on the old stuff because we like, oh no no no. So there's that. Okay, so what else was I gonna tell y'all about? Okay, so let me tell y'all some shopping faux pas that just happened. Okay, so Coco and Melissa will kind of understand what just happened. So it's partly Coco's fault. I'm just gonna put this out there. It's partly Coco's fault. So I got this Discovery set. Yes, I have the Pond's cleansing balm, which I love, which is hard to find. So yep, Pond's ain't. It is her fault. So she told me about the Victor Roth Magic Collection. This is their higher end, collection. This is a little bit above like the bonbons. Coco made me do it. Um, and I mean, not to say that I don't make y'all do some things too. So it's a reciprocal thing. So I saw this on Sephora and it's super cheap. This was a Discovery set. Now there's one I'm missing in it, but that's okay. So I went and bought it because it was like $15. Yes, $15. So on sale. So it has, and this is the ones that has because Coco I always talking about salty flour, magic salty flour. So since this was here, I had to get it, right? It's a really cute thing for $15 too. I should have bought another one so I could give it away. Was it out of stock? Oh man, so it's out of stock now. Damn, that sucks. So anyway, I got this. So it has like seven. So it's got Sparkling Secret, Sage Spell, Invisible Oud, Salty Flower, Dirty Trick, Liquid Diamonds, and Dancing Roses. Right? So the next thing I do is I always be looking to see the best deal. Now, so I was like, I was almost resigned because you really can't find. Interesting, you cannot find these. Only Sephora has the Magic Collection retail. You cannot find it on any other sites. I looked on Nordstrom's. I looked there, cannot find it. So, so I'm trying to. So I go on eBay and I'm looking. I build up these stories? I've been long-winded. Okay. So now I'm looking around them. Now, let me tell y'all, we can talk about all of them in a minute, but let me tell you the story and then we can just talk about them all. And I'll tell you which ones I really want. So anyway, anywho, so we're going to have some perfume in the morning. So anyhow, I go on and I'm looking on eBay and I see like somebody has them at a decent price. And I'm just kind of like, so I'm watching them. Just, I'm putting them on because this is a somebody who's an eBay seller. So I know it's a long journey. So I'm like, okay, so let me look at some of them and watch them, right? Now, if you buy on eBay, you know sometimes when you watch things, all of a sudden you'll get a eBay notice that says, hey, they've given you an offer. So I see an offer from one of my things I'm watching. So I said, well, let me see what this offer is. And it was for Dancing Roses, and it was a really good price. So I was like, well, shit, I ain't tried Dancing Roses. Because I tried a few of them, but I hadn't tried Dancing Roses. So I was like, okay, well, let me see. So
Can you assist with feeding the Ricky fish?
yes, he can sit here with me for a few minutes. I got a story, and then I got to go and feed the G son. Because that's the morning ritual. I feed the G son.
Well, you might want to burp plug because he just spit up.
Okay. Kylie, get out of her stuff. Did she just try to go in? Okay.
Nothing in there.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, so I'm looking and I said, oh, okay, well, let's see what this is. So I tried it out. I read the notes of it. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. You spitting up this morning?
Oh, me, mine, next.
You spitting up? Okay, say good morning, Bakari. Let Gigi tell the story, then we gonna go eat the breakfast. Could you fix this, whatever you want? And get the cats and take them with you because they irritate me now. Okay, I'm trying to have skin like G-Son. So it's in the nighttime. And I'm looking it up and I said, oh, it sounds good because y'all know I love a good rose. So I go and look at the rose and it's got rose, it's got brandy. It sounds very boozy and cute. Are you going to spit up? Don't spit up on camera. Let me know and then I'll turn you in, okay? Because I know you like to spit up in the morning. How's your nephew doing? And so, how's your nephew doing, Joshua? And so anyway, so I look at it, I tried it on. I'm like, ooh, it smells good, right? So then I go to look at the offer. I was like, oh, okay. And then I accidentally, I don't know, this is that late night shit that happens. I hit, oh, accept the offer. Not thinking, accept the offer means you gotta pay for that shit. So then, I go by my day yesterday, and then I see this email from eBay like, hey, you got this offer sitting out there. And I'm like, offer? The fuck did I do? And thank you, Rachel. And so I'm like, fuck. See, this is what happens. This is the shit that happens late in the night. So now I have that coming. So yeah. So I will be decanting it so y'all could try it because it's actually once I see the I always feel like this. I think that everybody should try a fragrance out if they like the notes and things, especially if you can get a decant of it. Because me stop telling you the longevity of it has nothing to do with how it's going to play on your skin. People, that's the one thing I've learned is like when it comes down to longevity and projection and stuff, everybody's body works differently. Yeah, see, G-Sun got that serious scream. You gonna talk to him? There's a mirror right there. Right. Yes. So now hopefully I get the whole presentation because this is an eBay seller, so I might just get a damn bottle wrapped up in bubble wrap. Yeah. He likes to stare at himself because there's two mirrors right there. You gonna say something? Oh, you gonna give me kisses? Hi, Sarah. You wanna give me kisses? You gonna give me some kisses? You gonna say hey? Watch this, watch this. So there are a few that I want in this magic collection. And that now that I know that I can get them On eBay, that's the way it will be. Okay, what you doing? Okay, say I'm stealing Gigi away from. Tell him you're stealing your Gigi so she can make him breakfast because we have a thing. I make him breakfast, and then when I'm done, I sing "Itsy Bitsy Spider" to him. If you looking at me like, what? Okay, for the people who ain't got kids, big little kids, have y'all ever watched Backyardigans? Before we go, have y'all watched Backyardigans? Backyardigans is okay. So you've seen Backyardigans, Coco. You know I got issues with the names. Uniqua, really? Backyardigans is a children's cartoon on Noggin, and he loves it. But it's got Tyrone, Uniqua, and Tasha. Uniqua, for real? Uniqua. Yeah, go watch it. Go watch it, Melissa. They got them on YouTube where you can see it for free, so you can check it out. Uniqua. Her name is Uniqua. They're little, they're like animals or something. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm not shaming Uniqua's name. I'm just saying Uniqua. Uniqua. And she sounds like Uniqua. Right, she the sheriff. I'm Sheriff Uniqua. Hey, Pams. Pablo, Tyrone, Uniqua, Tasha, and Austin. There we go. Pablo, Tyrone. I think they should. Okay, so B says Uniqua is the moral compass of the show. What's her name? Tasha? Tasha's the shady one. She real shady. My life evolves into many things. Right, so this is why this room is going to be closed off. You see him looking at them like, ooh, look at them. I don't know what they are, but they sure look interesting. They sure look interesting. You gonna say hey to your great nana? That's your great nana Sally. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. G Sun calls. It's time for breakfast. Hey, Kelly. You right? Can't you tell? They said you. They can tell you real invested in the show. B. Okay, Sarah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Say, hey, Bakari. He not doing that. That's why this room gonna be locked. Say goodbye to everybody. Say bye bye, Bakari. Somebody said Austin looks stuck up. Is he stuck up? He ain't on the show that often. Oh, he ain't on the show that often. It's Uniqua. She's the star of the show. Uniqua is the star of the show, though. She runs it. Tyrone on there every day too, ain't he? It's Uniqua and Tyrone show. Tyrone and Uniqua. That's all I'm gonna say. Tyrone and Uniqua. Uniqua has to be unique because she an animal we don't know. What animal pink and spotted? That's all I'm saying. Uniqua and Tyrone. Because if Tyrone ain't a black name, he might as well have called him Leroy. And remember, it's Leroy, not Leroy, but Leroy. I have my son's food. Okay, it's time to go now. This breakfast is ready. It's time for Bakari takes over. See y'all later. Say bye. Say bye, Bakari. Say bye to everybody. Oh, okay. Okay.